Hello Libra, JXCK Tarot here, back with your weekly career reading. This is a general reading, it won't resonate for everyone, just take from it what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I'm just going to shuffle your cards quickly, and I'll quickly mention that I am now offering personal readings, which are obviously very personal, specific to you and tailored to your current situation. I'm offering them very cheap at the minute, so if you'd like to take advantage of that, the link is in the description below to book a personal reading. I send them via video, just in this format like I'm doing right now, and I send it to you via email. So let's get your reading. We've got the Hermit, Four of Cups, the Fool, the Eight of Swords, the Empress, near future, right. So at the minute, I feel you are in a period of introspection. You aren't throwing everything into your career as it stands. It's kind of, you might have been in a bit of a tumultuous period. You've had a bit of heartbreak, a bit of upset. Things haven't been very clear. So you've now taken this opportunity to sit back and really consider what it is that you want. I feel like there's an opportunity or a few opportunities that might have come up. Possible paths that you thought you were going to take, but you've held yourself back from doing so. It's like you're figuring out where you want to go next. You're really trying to get in touch with your inner voice and really have some sort of conversations with yourself about what it is you want to do next. Now, these opportunities have maybe been coming, but you don't feel ready yet for these opportunities. There's something, maybe not necessarily opportunities, possible career paths that you've been considering taking, or job offers, or maybe there's been the option for you to pursue a career in something, on a new business, whatever it might be. Take it as it resonates, but you don't feel ready. You feel like there's you've got some work to do, or maybe you do feel ready, and the challenge is accepting that you've got some work to do. I'll get a clarifier for that Four of Cups. Okay, so yeah, now you are in a period where you don't need to be throwing yourself into a situation. You don't need to take these opportunities. You don't need to force anything. Right now, you're in a period where you should be relaxing, taking time with friends, connecting with the people and the things and the places, the hobbies, whatever it is that makes you feel good, that makes you feel fulfilled. It's like there's more to worry about for you right now than just work. So your subconscious mind right now, we've got the Fool. This is what you're not accepting, or what hasn't happened yet, what you're not fully aware of in life. You are going to be required to take a leap of faith. You aren't going to get all the answers. You're in this period where you're waiting for the answers to come, which is good. A lot of people try and force it. You're not doing that right now. You are getting in touch with your own intuition. You're waiting. But it's going to come to a point where you have to kind of force yourself out of this comfort zone. You've got to take a leap of faith, figure out what it is you want to do, and just go for it. You might feel like you don't have the ability or the stability or the resources. You feel like you're lacking in something that's holding you back, but that in itself is what's holding you back. The fact that you feel held back. As soon as you accept that you need to just get out of this period of, what's the word? Not laziness. It's not laziness at all. It's because you need this period you're in right now to figure out where you're going next. But you need to get out of that eventually. And the longer you prolong getting out of it, the more unmotivated you're going to be. So you've got to find that motivation and just throw yourself into a new situation. So I'm just going to quickly clarify that. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. You've got to find that passion. You've got to find what makes you feel happy. What creatively, what drives you. Could be music, art, dance, whatever it is that makes you feel creative. What makes you feel accomplished as such. So I feel like you will do this soon, you will come to terms with this, but right now, I feel like you're not accepting that. It's up to you to find your passion and throw yourself into it fully with no doubts at all. You've just got to have blind faith in yourself. Sometimes that can represent faith in the universe, but I feel like this is faith in yourself, in your own abilities. And yeah, it's up to you. The power's in your hands, essentially. So for the past, yeah, it's like you have been stuck in a situation. You haven't known how to get out of it. You feel like at times you've wanted to get out of it. You've wanted to just put yourself back out there with your career, but you haven't been able to. And the reason you haven't been able to is it's kind of, you've got some self-limiting beliefs. Again, I feel like you're not being confident at the minute in your own belief, in your own abilities. Sorry, that you need to find that confidence and accept that you are talented and that you are successful with this world card. You need to have faith in yourself. You need to see that you are capable of having the life you want. It's time for you to, I think, start thinking about where you're going next and how you're going to get there and what you're going to do, because you can. The cards are definitely saying here that you have the ability. It's just up to you to find that. So in the future, I see with the Empress card here, you are going to find that creative flow. You are going to find what makes you happy. You're going to find that passion, that drive. It's like right now, you're in this pause period. Not for all of you necessarily will you be out of work or not doing anything with your time, but for a lot of you, I feel like you are. Obviously, we're in lockdown still here in the UK. I don't know where you guys are, but you're not having to give your attention fully to work or to career. You've got the ability to live comfortably. A lot of you will be on furlough from work, so you're getting that income whilst having the time to figure yourself out, to find yourself. And in the future, I see that you're going to start using this time more wisely. Right now, I feel like you just, again, not lazy, but in a period of just being calm and letting the answers come to you rather than throwing all your attention into something, rather than forcing something. It's like that deep down there is something calling you. You know that you've got to find your passion. You've got to find what makes you happy. And in the future, I feel like you will. Not immediate future, but quite close. I'm seeing a couple of weeks to a couple of months maximum. You will have found that passion and you'll be spending the time you've got now, which isn't going to last forever. We're not going to be in a pandemic forever. I mean, hopefully. We're not going to be in lockdown forever. It's going to come a time where we have to throw ourselves back to life. So you're going to realise that you need to use that time wisely and use it to your advantage to figure out what you want to do and what makes you happy. And this Empress here is saying, yeah, you're going to do that. Libra is going to find their passion. For some of you, I feel like there's going to be a childbirth or a pregnancy. Not all of you, but I feel like your passion and calling for a couple of you definitely is to be a mother or a father. There is going to be some pregnancies for you. It could be you. It could be one of your kids, or it could be your brother, sister, mum, someone that you're close with. There's definitely for some of you a childbirth on the way. I'm just going to run through that quickly. Yeah, so I feel like the sleepless nights you've been having, or the indecision you've been having, the worry, the anxiety, the doubt, this new creative passion is going to take that away. For some of you, right? Intuitively, I'm feeling that for others, you're still going to be in this kind of period of doubt and worry and fear and not knowing which way to turn. But I feel like this is more related to the events going on in the world, the current events. It's like you want to take action, you want to push forward, but you're not able to. You feel like there's things holding you back. Understandably, that's fair enough, but my suggestion here is to try and get out of that you know, mindset where I can't do this, because the only thing stopping you from doing things is that mindset, if that makes sense. So in the near future, I'm going to clarify this Seven of Swords because look, King of Wands. So I feel like there's somebody in your circle, I hate to say it, that doesn't really have your best interests at heart. Could be somebody at work, could be somebody, you know, in a friendship group, someone who is maybe going for the same career opportunity as you, someone who sees you as a threat, I feel. They really see you as this leader figure, this, and I don't feel like you see yourself as this enough, but they see you as like somebody who can action whatever they want. They see you as a massive threat. That's the best word to describe it. And you don't need to be seen as that, because you are compassionate, you are loving, and you aren't going to throw them under the bus. But unfortunately, I feel like the same can't be said for them. I feel like they are going to try and undercut you, try and take your opportunity, or take a swipe at you, essentially. I'm going to clarify that again. Page of Cups. Yeah. But I feel like you're not going to give them the opportunity to do this. You're not going to feed their negative energy. You're going to detach from the situation and just continue doing you. You're going to continue with your creative passion. You're going to let that creative passion continue to be the one and only thing that rules your thoughts. Like, this person wants to get your attention. They want to detach you from what you're doing. They want to cause distractions for you, but you won't let that happen. You're going to be in this Page of Cups energy where you're very passionate about what you're doing. That passionate that nothing can really deter you, because you're ready to plant that seed and let it grow. You're ready to find that. And this isn't now, like I say, this is near future, but you're ready to let it happen. And it will happen. So, your internal influence is the moon again, yeah. Fears, worries, doubts, anxieties. You think that you're not capable. You think that you don't have the abilities. You think that... See a pattern here. You think that you're not capable. You think that you can't do this, can't do that. But you can. You really can. But you are being held back in this hermit period of time where you aren't taking action because you feel like you can't. And if you feel like you can't, maybe you can't. Maybe you need to wait a bit to realise you can. And I feel like it will be revealed that you can. The moon card to me says that everything isn't as it seems on the surface. There's illusions, but more self-inflicted illusions. You're telling yourself you can't do it, which is making it that you won't do it. And you'll come to this realisation, I think. But right now, you are in that period of worry, anxiety. So external influences. Yeah, with the Justice card here, justice will be served. You know, the truth will be revealed. You will start to, well, you'll stop doubting yourself and you'll start to trust yourself, trust the universe, trust the plan, have confidence and faith in your abilities. And that's what's going to push you forward. You're waiting for this moment of trust in yourself to be able to propel with your career. I feel like overall right now, I feel like you just don't know what you want to do. You're just struggling to figure out what it is. It's like you feel quite numb, and it has been keeping you up. Not literally keeping you up at night. For some of you it has, but it's been playing on your mind a lot. You maybe feel like a failure. You feel like you can't progress anymore until you've figured out what you want to do, which is why you're going through this introspection. And it's good. It's part of the process. It's part of the step. Sorry, I can't get my words out. It's part of the plan that you are on, the divine plan. It's all with divine timing, and things will work out. This is definitely telling me that. You just need to get over this, the doubt, the worry, the anxiety, and it'll come in time. So I'll quickly clarify justice. Yeah, so it's about this conflict, competition. I feel like for those of you that do know what you want to do and how you want to progress in your career and financial life, I think you feel like you are a cut below the rest, if you know what I mean by that. Like there's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of people that are also fighting for this opportunity, for, you know, a job in this field, and you aren't cut up for the job. Cut out for the job. You aren't capable like they are, which isn't true. I feel like this and this like link quite well. It's like you're holding yourself back by having fears that you aren't good enough to fight the competition. But it isn't true, and with this justice card, that will be revealed. And the competition will be healthy. You'll need the competition. And I've just realised the next card is the same, 5 of Wands. So your hopes and fears. I'd take this more as fears. You are worried that you aren't going to have the opportunity to have your voice heard. Other people are maybe better at what you do, or they're more attractive, not just in a physical way, but maybe in like they seem to get more opportunities. They seem to attract more abundance into their life than you can. You feel very weak, feel like you're just not good enough, and you don't want to expose yourself to that weakness. You don't want people to look at you. Feel like, yeah, very failure energy. But again, please don't think that, because I know that isn't true. And you need to accept that isn't true. You have the ability, you have the... to be fair, I think against the competition you stand out, and you don't realise how much you stand out. People are very impressed with your abilities. Yeah, there we go, it is, Wands. So you have the abilities, you have the passion, and you're especially going to find the passion again. And when you do find that passion again and rediscover it and get in touch with what makes you happy, and you feel the inspiration, you are going to throw yourself into it. This card to me says, feel the fear and do it anyway. And for that to clarify a card that is about fear, it just speaks volumes. There's competition. There's competition. It's competition in everything. There's like, what, 8-9 billion people in the world? You're never going to be the only one in your field. You're never going to be the only one going for that opportunity. But you're going to be held back if you tell yourself that you're not good enough. It's all about your mindset. And if you're passionate enough about it and you want it to happen, then, you know, let that inspiration that you feel for that career. It's like, I don't know, for an example, like when I see people singing on TV, like say on the X Factor or something like that, I'll see that and think, wow, I would love to do that. And I'll think, oh, but I'm not as good as them. And that holds me back. That holds me back from doing that. But I feel that inspiration, and I could use that inspiration to make myself better at it. I could use that inspiration to just run ahead and plant the seed and feel the fear and do it anyway. Force myself into that situation and then stand out within the competition and give it a go anyway. And I feel like this is what you need to do to get through this fear. Just use that inspiration and channel it into confidence rather than self-doubt. Easier said than done, I know, but it's the best way for you right now. Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles as the outcome. Now, this is giving very generously. I feel like you are going to come into a situation where you are part of the competition. But some of the people in the competition, so say if it's for a job opportunity, I feel like for a lot of you, this all is about a job opportunity. Some of you, it's, business, whatever just take it as it resonates. But when you come into this competition and you are in the running for this opportunity, this career path, whatever it is, you aren't going to be like some of the others. A lot of the people are very competitive. They're willing to throw people under the bus. Going back to this energy, willing to undercut other people to get their way. You're not like that, and that stands out to other people. It's a compassionate, kind energy. You're very giving, very generous, not just with you know, emotionally, but like materially, you'll happily lend people money and help them out. You don't like to see people struggling. You're very like naturally kind and giving. And that, I feel, is what's going to cut you above the rest. Whoever it is that is in charge of choosing who gets this opportunity, or you know, authoritative figures who have control over this situation, in whatever form that is, they're going to see you and see how kind and giving and, you know, balanced you are, and that is why they're going to choose you for the opportunity and choose you for whatever it is. For some of you, it could be like, say, going back to music, it could be you're wanting to take part in one of these TV shows and you just don't think you're good enough. It could be, say, you're going for this job opportunity and you don't think you're good enough, but you are, and other people know it, and I think the only person who doesn't is you. Yeah, you're carrying this burden around that you can't do it. It's an unnecessary burden. It's time to drop it. It's time to stop thinking that you aren't capable, because you are more than capable. And once you accept that, that is when you'll everything you want will manifest. You will receive that abundance that you've been waiting for. So I'm gonna clarify your overall energy. So we've got the King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so essentially you need to stop seeing the competition as competition. See it more as you can learn from them, you can gain experience from them, you can, how do I put it? See the competition as an opportunity to make yourself feel inspired to be more passionate. Let the competition inspire you. You know, learn from other people and try and maybe take some of their traits. If they're really competitive and they keep the kindness that you have. Obviously, you're a kind person, you've got that loving nature, and you don't want to be nasty like they are when it comes to throwing people under the bus and undercutting other people. But take some of their traits where they aren't afraid to do what they need to do to get there. You, again, feel the fear, do it anyway. So yeah, take some of their traits, learn from the competition, and don't let them get you down. And then the King of Swords, you know, use that to make you think logically. You need to try and stop being so emotional about the situation and think logically. See the truth for what it is. You are capable and you are going to do it. And you have a good shot at defeating the competition as long as you say that you are. I've said this in my about 2 or 3 readings I've done today, and I'll say it again. You are the master of your own destiny. Nobody else is. So it's up to you to do that. So we're going to get a final clarifying oracle card for the overall energy of the reading. View from above, get the big picture. Yeah, accept the truth for what it is. Just, yeah, it sums it up perfectly. Only you hold yourself back, nobody else. See yourself from somebody else's perspective. Stop thinking about all the things that you do wrong, all the things that you can't do, and put yourself in somebody else's shoes, looking at you, and think about how they must be looking at you thinking, wow, Libra is so energetic. Wow, Libra is so passionate. Libra is so unique. Whatever you can, you know, whatever good traits you can pick out about yourself, take them and run with them and let that be what's on your mind. Not the doubt, if you understand what I mean there. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. A very passionate reading. I'm kind of taking your energy on here, actually. I feel like you know you are your own worst enemy at some points, and like you wish you could get past that, but you will get past it, and you do have the ability, and you'll look back one day at this situation and think, wow, how was I so complacent in my abilities? yeah. Right, we'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, guys. I really hope this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments and leave a thumbs up, just to let me know that you are, resonating with the readings. Encourages me to continue doing them, if I know you guys are appreciating them. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, I am offering personal readings. If you would like a more detailed, in-depth, tailored reading, then you can go to the link in the description of this video, where you can go to my Etsy shop and purchase a personal reading that I will send to you via video. Make sure to like, subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you would like to make sure you don't miss your next reading, which will be coming next week. Lets you know when I've posted, and it really helps me out, boosts me up the algorithm and all of that malarkey. But yeah, so thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.